Masala. Oh, just a friend of Waba, who remove Friday at the mouth.
No, anyway, Tonga the rhyme with. All because of Tonga. Because of hey, Tonga, 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 because of Tonga.
From your movie screens to exclusive one-on-one interviews, it's time with Vero, bringing you talk shows in health, social, entertainment, and varieties of other areas of endeavors. Time with Vero brings you leaders in our everyday life to share ideas about social issues, as well as giving the youth the limelight in their respective fields. The program brings to light numerous issues concerning ourselves and health for discussion. Post your comments and suggestions about issues on Facebook page below. It's Vero 101. Time with Vero, airing soon on Kamp TV.
But who's the dummy? Cause now you done lost a hustler. A down-ass brother done been replaced by a buster. And though I got love for you, I know I can't trust you. Cause my crew is rolling Hummers and your crew is rolling Dusters. And just because of that, you act like you don't like a brother no more. I guess that's just the way it go. I ain't trying to preach. I believe I can reach, but your mind ain't prepared. I see you when you get there.
I see you when you get there. If you ever get there. See you when you get there. I see you when you get there. If you ever get there. See you when you get there.
Well, viewers, this program today is something that is really disturbing our community that we feel to talk about it. We know a lot of women are depressed. A lot of women don't talk about their relationships because, as you know, we are living in a small community and everybody wants to create the impression that it's going on so well. But deep down, when you are close to them, you can see it's really not going well. Today I have with me here a role model.
But you're from Nana, could you answer?
Ah, very.
Medasi.
Nah, Baba, what a fail to change. Better word.
Ma Pacho, you're from me, Ivy Dugu Plunge.
Really invited you to this program because I want you to share with us about this problem in the community. As you know, most of our women just rely on men for everything. The men are trying to be so authoritative, you know, not allow them to make decisions for themselves. And these women have just allowed this on them. We don't talk much about our relationship because we don't want people to point fingers at you. You are here also to talk about the role of the man, you know, why you think men are doing this and what you think can be done right. For example, if you come home from Ghana and you are really educated, you join your partner here and the partner don't want you to continue your education because he think, yeah, you can't make it, so just relax. When you try to do something, it becomes a problem, and this is causing a lot of broken homes in our community and also depression on most of the women. Can you say something about this and what advice do you have for the viewers watching at this very moment?
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to break this down, and I would like to take it. The first point I would like to say to the men out there is the women of yesterday your mother's time, our mother's time, are two different women from the women of now. I'm going to use myself as an example. I've done my first degree, and then I am doing my second degree, and I come from a family of women. I just have one sister, and then my father is an educational person. And when I look at the treatment my father has given my sister and I, that is the kind of treatment I would want a man outside to give me. My father respects me. My father respects my decisions, any ideas I bring. My father says, okay, you think it's good, take it. So if I'm coming from a background like this and I meet a man like you, I would, fine, I understand that people are different. My father is different from you, the man. But at least you saw where I was coming from, and you said you wanted to make a living with me or make life with me. You should know that I am totally different from the era of women who were our mothers, our grandmothers. They are two different generations. So the men, please, if a woman has gone to school and a woman hasn't gone to school, I'm not saying you can't compare the two, but you should know how to treat these women in terms of career-wise, life choices, social engagements. If, taking it from the angle that you brought, if the person was an educated person and you brought her from Ghana to this place, you don't expect her to just forgo her education and just come and make life as it is here.
But most women have just allowed themselves to be like that, you know.
I don't know
now they
how.
are kept home, and yeah, their dreams are all dead. What advice do you have for such women watching us now?
I believe that with a dream, at any point in life, you can live out your dream. So there's one thing. It's one thing making your dream dead and not wanting to go back to your dream, and there's another, your dream is dead, but you wish to revive your dream. They're two different people. There are some people, whatever you do to them, they will not go back to their dreams. But I think in this case, we are talking about women whose dreams are dead, but want to revive their dreams. I think it's not too late. It's never too late to revive any dream. Whatever it is you want to do. I know this is a very, what's the word? This is a very, Europe is a very well-developed area. Whatever it is you want to do here, I know they have the good schools, good training facilities, good opportunities out here. You are here, maybe you started giving birth, so you just put that dream of yours aside. You can always go back to it. The information is always out there. You can find out institutions that do these trainings, and then you can pick it up from any point.
You know, there are just little things that most women are just relying on the man to do for them, like even just going to the bank, just going to the doctors. What advice do you have for the men that are trying to be too bossy on the women, and they don't allow them to do what they want? They don't want them to decide things for themselves, and they think it's the man and everything should come from the man.
Yes, ma'am. Before I will come to your question, let me enlighten what my sister Duku said. You see, the process of going through here to uplift your dreams is very hard in terms of the language. And here too, whatever you do back in Africa is not recognized here. You have to restart it all over again. She like this, she's a graduate with doctor degrees and more. But when she's here to work, she has to, it is not recognized here. Either they will divert it, they will compare it or something like diversion of Africa qualification to European standard or something like that. which is going to send you back again to restart it from their standard here. So when the person look of all these stress he goes through, or all this stress that she is going through, then she said, let me find any job and do it and just get money and go.
Okay, that's even fine, but there are men who are stopping the women from doing this. That's my problem.
Yeah, the thing is respect and trust.
Okay.
You see?
So to your fellow men who are...
To my fellow men who are doing that, one is respect and trust.
You need to respect and trust your wife or partner.
You need to respect and trust your partner. It is not that you have to suppress her. No. She's not there for you to suppress her. She's your partner.
Okay. Want to come?
Yes, I want to come in. I think one point that I want to chip in is mostly the norm is that it's the man who comes first and then the woman follows. So in this case, I think the man as a team, this is the time where you have to help guide your wife or your woman that I was here some years ahead before you came. This is the system. Let's see how we can break through if we really want to break through. And I also think that most women allow their dreams to go because of what they come to see the men do here. If you, the man, you came and you also decided to follow your dreams, I know it's difficult, as he said. You have to start, put whatever you started from Africa, put it aside and start from scratch from here. It's difficult, but it can be done. If it had been the norm that the people who came before, let's go ahead and pursue education. Let's go ahead and pursue education. I go and bring my wife. Let's pursue education. I think by now it will be something easy for all of us to do. But now it's looking difficult because all the people who came left their education behind and said, let me just put myself in the system because it's difficult to climb high in the educational system. So now, so many things have gone on in the past. Now we want to revive, we want to change all these things now. That is why we are talking. So if a man goes to bring his wife here, please, this is the time for you to help revive that dream. It is difficult. It's going to be difficult. Let her know. But it is difficult. These are the hill we have to climb. You have to first learn the language, go to stage 1. After learning stage 1, I've realized that you can go to stage 2 if you pass this mark. It can be done. Okay. And this is where we need the support of the men and the guidance and the direction of the man.
Okay. But sometimes I see it in this way, like when the man is not well educated and the woman is highly inclined and more than him,
like a threat to the...
it's like a threat to the man. I hope you understand me.
Why should it be a threat
and because of this, we have lots of broken homes. So now, I want us to run up right now. If, Duku, as a role model, if a man, right, is trying to stop you from reaching your dream, you try to push it, you lose your marriage. So what advice do you have to give to the women? How do you hold on to your dream and still keep your man and your marriage?
This is going to be a bit difficult for me to answer, because usually when I put myself in this place, I say I haven't been into marriage before and I don't know how these things work. But one thing I've heard from a marriage counselor, which I've taken into consideration, is before you decide to settle down with somebody, know that both of you have the same mindset, you have the same dreams, you want the same kind of things. I have met men who would want me to get to doctorate degrees and get PhDs, and have met men who think where I am now is enough. So I think that for women who are yet to settle down, for me, I would say know the person you are settling down with. Make sure the person at least believes in your dreams. Even if he is not well educated, he'll be happy to have a wife who is up there. If you guys are on the same page, then I don't think we'll be having this conversation. But let's just say you have married and now things have changed. I think it's about sitting down, talking to your spouse, letting him understand that when you sleep, you don't sleep because you feel your dreams are not being fulfilled. And these things can cause depression for people. So let your spouse understand that I have not been able to pursue my dreams, and it's causing me so. When I sleep, I don't sleep. I think I would have been better off in Ghana than here. So please, my husband, what is the way forward? Then, as the two of you are one now, you can discuss, and then whoever has to guide whoever to make a decision. You make a decision and you stick to it.
Thank you very much. Kamp, what's your advice to the men who are giving so much stress to their women?
Well, to me, I think she's correct, because if I couldn't do it and my wife can do it, I think it is my responsibility to push my wife through, because whatever she gets from there, I benefit, our kids also benefit. It shouldn't be a threat to me that when my wife gets there, she will leave me. Because, these are some of the things behind some of we, the men out there, blocking our wives from what they want to become. So please, if you have a wife who you think you can support her to achieve her dreams, please, for the benefit of your marriage and your kids, just do it. And I think with that, you see that every home, you see, everybody smiling, and there will be peace at home.
Thank you very much. Well, viewer, this has been very educative and informative. So we'll end it here, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you. I'm Veronica from the Kamp. Bye.
Online video, so no time to waste. Let's get straight to the point. Benjamin Franklin. Most people die at 25 and aren't buried until they are 75, which simply implies that many people give up quite early in life, surviving until they are finally put to the ground. So, if our lives has purpose to be fulfilled, why then do we take everything for granted? Real quick, let's look at things that affect our lives: education, politics, and even religion. Parents and teachers taught us how to follow the system, follow religion, follow tradition. At a point, government gives us the right to vote, so we follow politics. But you see, presidential elections might as well be a coin toss, two sides of the same coin. We choose which face we want, but the rod remains the same. We are so accustomed to being followers that we forget who we truly are. Religious leaders take us for granted. We are the sheep, and they are the shepherds. I call this the biggest show on earth, but in all this, know thyself, because this is your story. So what is your purpose here? Or you're just another one of them who just lived and died?